Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
And here's how Bayern will line up. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Matthijs de Ligt plays alongside Benjamin Pavard in central defence. Sadio Mane starts with Kingsley Coman out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And this confrontation is underway. Lucas Höra. Not a bad pass it was. Gravenberch. Gnabry with it. Mane. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Gnabry. Well, he didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Ryan Gravenberch. It's with Kingsley Coman. Serge Gnabry. Good-looking sequence. A fine reading of the situation. Jamal Musiala. Well, on the way into the game, so many people were asking us about Sadio Mane, a truly top talent. What sort of performance do you think we'll see from him today, Stuart?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Gnabry. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Coman. And Kimmich. Mane. Gnabry. Mane, opportunity to take the lead. Well kept out. The corner from Kimmich. And that is a defender doing his job, clearing it off the line. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Not a great pass. Coman. And he's in. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
So back underway, Bayern leading here. Oh, he's given it away. Gravenberch. Mane. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Mane. Fruitful looking attack. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Lucas Höhler. And Grifo in possession. Intercepting it intelligently. Musiala. It's with Kingsley Coman. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Gnabry. Now with Coman. Mane. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score.
Sadio Mane.
And in the perfect position to read it. Coman. Will he find the net? Just cleared away in the nick of time. And here's Joshua Kimmich. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Nicolas Höfler on the offensive, and credit is due for that good piece of defending.
Well, those stats tell you everything. Bayern have enjoyed the majority of possession, and that's been because of
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. Gnabry! Unable to close down the shot. It's a short corner. De Ligt. Now Kimmich. Surely! It's still alive! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Promising move this from Bayern. Gnabry. Great opportunity! And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Eggestein. And this is Grifo. Not a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Well, it wasn't much of an advantage in the end, and he's retrospectively awarded the free kick. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Kimmich. This is Coman. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Superb block. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Ryan Gravenberch. Serge Gnabry. Mane. Oh, good use of the ball. Gravenberch. Coman. And he cuts in from the wing. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Lucas Höler. Jong. Plenty of support here. Grifo. Can he get one back? And the keeper more than equal to the task.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
And now the delivery. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Kimmich. Jamal Musiala. Serge Gnabry. This is Coman. Mane. Can he do it? And the keeper more than equal to it. Short corner it is. Just the challenge that was required. Lucas Höra. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Could play it in. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Serge Gnabry. It's with Joao Cancelo. Well, the attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end. Nicolas Höfler. Jong. Not a good pass. The first half here comes to an end. Well, Sadio Mane is having a fantastic game out there, Stuart, and proving to be a real handful for the defenders.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Gnabry. Well, he didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Coman. And he's in. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Now with Coman. Mane! In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. Gnabry! And able to close down the shot. Great opportunity. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Can he get one back? And the keeper more than equal to the task.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
And the keeper more than equal to it. And back in business here, Bayern very much bossing it in the first 45. Let's see what this half has in store for us. And a timely intervention. Nicolas Höfler. Musiala. Grafenberg. On the offensive. And let's give credit to the defending. Jong. And it's with Gregoritsch. And giving the ball away. Gnabry. Now Mane. Mane! Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Lucas Höra. And it's with Gregoritsch. Superb block. Jamal Musiala. Ryan Grafenberg. Musiala. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. He might profit from here, you know. Terrific save. Lucas Höra. And teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Intense pressure. Lost possession. Kimmich. And a poor ball. Wasted possession again. Joao Cancelo. Gnabry with it. Can he put it in? That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Short corner favoured. Musiala. Determined block. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, we're into the final half hour. Lucas Höra. Oh, a nice looking pass. That's all they can conjure for now. Mane. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. He has teammates around him. Gnabry. Well, the attack fizzled out. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Lucas Höra. Well, Bayern with the ball again. Serge Gnabry. Jamal Musiala. Wasteful from Bayern. Gnabry. Now with Mane. And reading it absolutely superbly. And you don't want to lose possession there. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work.
Die Nummer 9.
It's a substitution for Bayern.
Neu dabei, die Nummer 18. Nils Petersen. Spielerwechsel bei Bayern München. Nicht mehr im Spiel. Die Nummer 38. Fahrenberg. Neu auf dem Feld, die Nummer 8. Leon Goretzka.
Musiala. Bayern pushing forward with options available. Goretzka. On to Coman. Well, offside anyway, albeit a tight one. Eggestein. And it's with Jonathan Schmidt. And an astute piece of defending. Coman. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And a chance to whip it in here. It did look on for them, but not to be. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Joao Cancelo. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. And Bayern will change personnel now. Well, he's given us away. Mane. This is Müller. Mane. Will it be? Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Using his strength to shield the ball. Müller! Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Oh, a fine block. In position here to protect the ball. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Substitution time it is here. And players waiting at the far post. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, it could be on for him here. Can he find the net? It's still alive. And in the end, no damage done. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Müller! Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Mane. Now Müller. Well, that pass easy on the eye, but how well he did to react in that manner. Jeong Woo-young. Schmidt. And it's with Eggestein. Really good challenge. Thomas Müller. Sané. Nicely timed tackle. Niels Petersen. And it's with Gregoritsch. Leroy Sané. Leon Goretzka. And here's Joshua Kimmich. On to Mane. Bayern have lost possession here. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Goretzka. Now with Sané. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. What's he going to do here? Müller. Applying vigorous pressure. Mane. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
A story of Sadio Mane excelling.
Well, I thought his all-round game was excellent. It was his ability to find space that impressed me most, and with a bit more luck, he could have had a second one today.
Coman, and he's in. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Now with Coman. Mane. In it goes. That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Can he get one back? And the keeper more than equal to the task.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
And the keeper more than equal to it. Can he put it in? That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. And players waiting at the far post. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.